I'm trying.
We know the intros are funny. Try and contain yourself during them. Speaking of which, what intro we playing today?
Contain myself. That's a lot to contain.
Lipsy.
Okay, about 20 seconds, folks. Right on the set.
Baby.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition with Laz and we
Don't have to. Bringing you our own brand of news like nobody else's business here inside Trinity Avatar. Welcome to the show. Today, for the record, is Friday, February 3rd, 2017. And of course, that means the weekend is upon us. So we'll be bringing you some weekend updates, some things that are going on around town while we're gone over the weekend. Of course, here we have some breaking news on the GoFundMe front that we're going to be bringing to you here shortly as well as the usual daily rigmarole and shenanigans that go on around here on the NBNN stream.
I need Dex to actually start with someone right hand screen.
We're talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's why he's probably really quiet down there right now. But let's go ahead and knock out the usual stuff while we're doing this. Rhoda, what do you got loaded up for us? You got something exciting to play during today's stand-ups?
Playing right now.
Yep.
Now he changed from the piano, and the sound, of course, dropped drastically.
So that's four, and he's standing right next.
Not my problem when one instrument sounds great and the other instrument sounds like crap. That is not my problem. I have no control over that. Okay, when he changes instruments, it's out of my control.
So, our stand-up corner, which we have not read in several days completely.
Sure, we did yesterday's.
Hey, we have not even. We have made page 46.
I did. You missed it.
Must have
You
been
can go back.
for using. For paying attention.
We went to what? 2 days ago.
Sharing again.
I mentioned it the day we flipped. You go back and find it in the tape. Go back and find it in the tape. I'll show it to you. Anyway,
it's kind of hard because it was on Tuesday, January 31st.
Yes.
That was last Wednesday, where you weren't even on the show.
Excuses.
Last Wednesday, you weren't on the show. So.
No. Tuesday, January 31st is when the page flipped, which was 2 days ago. Thank you. I was here. Today's the 3rd.
Oh my.
Maybe.
The 3rd. I'm telling you, it's on tape. I mentioned it. I remember specifically mentioning it.
You know what? This yesterday's stand-up notes. Sit there and I worked on this yesterday. I'm working, and something written down. Then a day or so later, added to the stand-up notes. And after that, what happens? We get to interpret it. And here we are. It's time to interpret the news. Over in the art department, Bob.
Cult of Bob.
Said he was working on the bear topiary and a dragon topiary.
Dragon, huh? Very nice.
And then, I mean, it's like, I still don't know if this is a great of their art time. I think. Hey, Damon working on fire visual effects polish. Fletcher working on to live. And working on Cobalt equipment. Kevin working on Clockwork Attack Cat and Dog.
Attack Cat. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see what this thing is when they bring this one out.
Yeah, what's that thing that you cat scratch fever, the bacteria beneath cat snails?
Oh geez, I used to know the actual technical name for that. But you have it right.
Or something
it's
like that?
cat scratch fever, basically.
That or the fact that all the bacteria in the dog's lip, so if it comes up in your face, you can attract some as well.
What? Dog's mouth is cleaner than him, as they say. Yeah, right.
And
other lies.
Working on the axe sound effects and combat sound effects and Cobalt recordings. The almighty
Cobalt recordings.
Yes.
He should be doing some crafting for us, and as he works on the two-handed bludgeon special attack anime, Cobalt sword axe.
But right now, he is standing guard.
We're having a discussion.
Hey, suits of clothes and anything that bears. Because the Gix has the swag. With the
yes, the swag master.
Reed working on wearable LODs and new rugs and new pavers.
Yes, finally.
Yes, is craftable. Over in design, B Cotton, the Beegis, Jesus. Working on weapons prefab review and Cobalt NPC audit and equipment skins. Say something.
What?
With the proper PvP-ness.
You could have gone with equipment skins, gone with skin jobs. You could have gone with a few other things.
I was queuing the next one. Sorry.
Yeah, you're queuing Seawolf.
That's right.
I think that's so he's working out an Upper Fortis and the map review and feedback integration and forums post.
Man, I gotta lay off the peyote.
Dan working on the player town locks and customer service support in map review and Novia connection and NPCs. Fire Lotus working on release 39 content. Sanyo working on the map review and feedback integration and navigation updates. Sorcerer Steve working on a video for the Ruins.
I saw a piece of that.
Yeah, and Travis working on the map review and feedback integration and Kroll. Because we always need to get our mystical weapons out of lava by plunging right into it.
Yes.
No, it's not going to burn.
The magical mystical chaos star.
Then over in tech, Bobby's working on the Macs and Linux crashes and metrics detection.
I'm trying to detect those metrics.
Why trying to improve performance? Wizard Smoke. Working on the equipment skin patterns. The Deathbringer one and only working on animation Orton builds the Burning Toad.
The burn.
Builds, patches, property lot deed. All fix.
Yes, they did it again.
They broke what? Gust Wall?
Yeah.
They broke Gust.
I saw in the patch they fixed that though. They broke it again.
As far as I understand, it was broke, it was fixed. It was broke, it was fixed.
Good. We need that Gust ball working by next Friday.
Well,
Guys.
you know who to talk to.
You know what? Then if that doesn't work, we can go the old school route. We can get an NPC to be the ball, or a player character to be the ball,
That's right.
and they can gust that person.
That shit.
Led Zeppelin.
See, that means that Led Zepp was never around when
No.
the ball.
The ball. Yes. Going old school. How the game was originally won.
Make America great again.
So over in QA, Eric working on forums and sanity tests and scene testing. Reese working on sanity tests and regression testing, customer service support and forums. Serafina working on customer support and
That fabulous
trading
customer
policy.
service.
One little joy there.
Ooh, trading policy.
What?
Trading policy.
What's that? More regulations?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
It must have something to do with that ELUA that Red Zepp didn't want to accept
Yeah,
yesterday.
that was long, man.
The thing where they the most significant changes on the end user license agreement were explicit about third-party programs, botting, other things. It wasn't. So I think they're
And
trying to.
the missing VD section.
Yeah.
What?
So it didn't have anything about rating. I don't know. So our production management, another group, the Dippy Bird, working on meetings and customer support and app performance. Gorn working on trading policy and business.
General business.
Barrick working on kickoffs, trading policy.
We don't like this trade agreement. We're going to renegotiate it.
Sounds familiar.
Trading policies.
Got this one.
Yeah, we're going to find out soon enough.
Tree collision,
Yeah.
Bureau triage, and map review. Lord British working on meetings and Jura pile plot.
Pile.
The plot thickens
Zero pile.
Yes.
as we look at trading policies.
Chaos is working on end user license agreement.
But
And last but not least, Star was working equipment scan direct review and patch notes. That's what our devs said that they were working on
forums.
yesterday.
Lies. They were having pizza, man.
So hopefully on Monday we'll see on the stand-up corner that all the developers were busy crafting.
And donating said it works.
so are we ready for some exclusive information, or are we what's with all the gobble out here? Who's got the turkey? Who's the jive turkey out here?
I think Gix
those
is
are
dropping animals
summon-
all over the place.
He's summoning.
Is that what's going on? I'm watching these things showing up, and I'm going, hold on, those aren't Zepp's animals.
They're not Scrotus.
Oh, those are all
My animal's behaving itself.
syllable.
So y'all like some exclusives?
So yes, we have some latest greatest news coming from the GoFundMe front.
Indeed we do.
Vex, by all means, please let us know what the latest is.
Keep it short.
I'll try.
Under 11 minutes.
How much time do I? Okay, I can do that. So everyone knows we got the Dark Star collection and the Lord British collection. Those are donated items that the developers crafted with their maker's mark that are now available on the Shroud Marketplace for our charity donation, charity auction. All proceeds of that will be going to the Iron Maiden Chemo Relief Fund. And I've just received word and an MBNN exclusive here that Barrick is also going to be contributing some Ranger gear for that. And our good friend here, Gix, has also agreed to get busy on the crafting tables and donating some cloth goods and clothes with his usual swag and flair that he's known for in these lands.
Very nice.
And,
Very
I think
nice.
the Gix collection has to be sold, so everybody gets them.
Yeah.
He does proper drip.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You hear that, Gix? Like I said, Jack is looking for clothes. You just look at what he's wearing now. He needs some.
Dresses smartly, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Now hold on, as we are proud of the clothes that we are wearing. Thank you
Yep.
very much. Our
Talk
royal,
about-
our royal
talk
founder
about-
shirts and our proud kilts, so that we can flash the freedom emote when we finally get it.
So there's a big demand. There's a little bit of a revolution happening on the Discord right now, and we are calling out Atos, Chris. I'm thinking if we could get a set of bone armor, maybe that would be pretty cool.
Oh, very interesting. But I'm looking, and I got the page up here, and there are quite a few interesting bids on some of these items, going anywhere from $1,750 all the way up to $425 now for that Dark Star suit of armor, the Obsidian set.
Yeah, and we added 2 new items there that are getting a lot of buzz right now too. Darkstar crafted that Crimson Pine Obsidian, Crimson Pine Bow of Necromancy.
Oh, geez, that thing is off the freaking chain. That bow.
Yeah.
I saw the stats on that. Whoever has that is going to be one lucky archer.
Oh yeah, and
As long as
the
Vex didn't
wand.
mess with it.
Nope, I didn't touch it. Went right
That's
to the belt.
that. Okay.
I was like, I'm just gonna masterwork this one time. What could go
Yeah.
wrong?
Awesome.
Now the wand wasn't so great.
You don't think so? I love that
It
thing.
says nobody bid on the wand. The wand wasn't that great.
Well, it's
Oh.
got 3 bids
Oh.
at $1,750.
I said I wanted to bid on it, but I'm going to stay out of bidding because I want to make sure that the supporters get the chance on it. But
Is
yeah, that thing is sick.
I want a shot at that wand. So nobody go bid on the wand. We don't know anything about a wand.
That wand sucks. I mean, almost nearly plus 30% ray damage.
Yeah.
Plus
That would really perk up my death ray just a wee bit.
Now,
Just a touch.
yeah, I mean, we can make all kinds of comments about the fact that Star must have a thing for necro stuff.
And fire stuff, yep.
Lots and lots of necrophilia going on.
Yeah, well.
What do you expect?
Yeah, that's why we threw
choose.
some variety. We threw some variety on the LB collection there. You see there that the two-handed sword of Aetonism is at $150 right now because people are really looking at that two-handed option.
Now, Gix is asking you guys when and where does he donate these items? So,
Give it to Thex,
yes.
because Thex is the man with the. He's the one that's spearheading the. And it's one where the Human Relief Fund would out Thex it all.
That's right.
And he'll get everything posted up on Shroud Marketplace, as well as making sure that all the proceeds from the sale, minus the PayPal fee, go directly to Doug.
Yeah, and we're planning on ending the auction next Friday. So for the developers out there, the sooner we can get those up, the better it will be for bids and for Doug. So.
And then also that's also Chemo Relief Fund for Doug, that GoFundMe also going on that same. Is that correct?
That is correct. And then we're going to move on to the phase 2, which is going to be the big charity auction.
Exactly. And don't forget, if you donate $100 to the GoFundMe, which is currently at $17,000, you will be able to participate in auction of Doug's Out of the Avatar stuff.
Which is what is it called? An imperial metric shit ton of awesomeness. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah,
And
Something like that.
metric shit ton
like
of
that.
awesomeness. That's right.
it is a phenomenal. And don't forget, $17,000 is so far.
Yep, because the
$8,000.
community is awesome.
Yeah, you guys are friggin' on. Don't forget, if you don't $5, the cloak that
That's right.
X is demonstrating in standing up in line. So that nice purple cloak with virtue.
The virtue glow.
Yes. And it actually glows both blue and red if you negative virtue character. Like X is over the that where it is actually has a red tint armor. That is because he has actually.
Let's have a reset button on that cloak, huh? Guys,
Yeah,
guys
he keeps dropping death bunnies on us and killing us all. So.
Well, reset button on the cloak, folks.
I got a horse's ass in my face most of the day here, thanks to him. So, and I'm not talking about you, Zep.
What?
Don't forget also, your donations are cumulative. So if you donate 25 and then you go back and donate 5 again, that adds up to that $100. So that you would be able to participate in it.
Yep, and you're more than welcome to donate in someone else's name. So if you have friends or guildmates that can't afford to donate and get a cloak, go ahead and donate in their names, and then we'll go ahead and get them that material as well, and you'll get credit towards your maximum donation. And there is also a movement in the forums there for somebody who is willing to donate on your behalf for in-game gold.
That's right.
If you have some resources and gold.
There's no reason if you want to help that you can't get your hands on one of these pretty purple cloaks out there.
That's right.
Hey, Gick's laying down the law.
So I complete.
Which video?
Gix is off to the crafting tables, ladies and gentlemen.
The video of the rooms. That one.
That one.
If just to change yours completely, we can actually watch the video and there's no discussions on the video, but we can make all the comments about the concept of floating platform and placing things on the floating platform. First iteration that was out. Let me know when
I've got it ready.
So Rune Ruins, this is the development of it, and it's one where it's another scene that's utilizing floating platforms. The difference is this one is a town. And so there's going to be more housing, and you can actually see he's trying to set the path so it doesn't run into.
It's like low income housing.
Something like that.
Something like that. To talk about a high rise.
Is also
there you go.
PvP scene. So it's going to be because you've got all the obsidian crystals.
With the proper PvP-ness.
Sky is part of the lore, and that's part of what ups that everything. So
what up?
Platforms, perhaps next coming.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, that's for sure. That is for sure.
Yeah, Turek and I took a tour of Blood Bay last night, and I got to say, that's a pretty sweet place, man. We got on the ship and we flew around and killed a few folks, and it was good times.
Oh, I was going to say,
where's this? After Blood Bay?
Did you check to make sure that no one robbed you blind?
Yeah. We killed everyone we saw, so there was no robbing.
Oh, that's a good question. I thought that was half of the allure, was being able to pickpocket while you were sneaking around in stealth mode. I thought that was part of the allure of doing that.
Oh shit! Where'd all the Darkstar weapons go in my inventory? What the hell?
Oops.
Exactly. Oh wait, they're in my bank. Stolen by my bank. Yesterday we also did have a small patch.
Yes, again, is
We did discuss
patch.
And that is what we expect during release weeks and in a half following releases is patch, just as they just correcting them. These patch notes.
Yes, I don't know if we're going to have time to do this, but we're going to try and fit this one in today.
So, build number 550, released yesterday afternoon. It fixed Ollie and Resolute has returned and completed. It fixed the incorrect locations for sale signs, houses, Resolute. Gospel now.
Yay! Like I said, broke, fixed.
Exactly. I don't know whether or not it tested it.
I don't know. We can do that right now, can't we?
Just try it. Try it.
Yeah.
I don't have gust.
See, that becomes a problem.
I got gust. What do you want me to blow?
I want you to blow Laz's window.
Gently blow on my ball.
It's my sheep sitting there.
To a warm, fuzzy hole.
$5.
I'm waiting for
It'll
Laz
probably
to
get you a
stand
long
up
time.
and summon his gust ball because he's the one that actually has him selling.
Who does?
You know, I haven't sold a gust ball in ages. I don't do that. I don't sell those anymore.
Stop selling gust balls that you can buy for 100 gold for 500.
Oh God!
I never sold them for 500. I sold them for 400.
400. So.
Damn capitalist here.
There we go. Go see if you can blow that ball.
All right, hold on.
Why is it way out there? I mean, you're
Because I couldn't put it in my bar on the lot because otherwise the lot thing came up, so I had to leave the lot to get my bar up. You know, it's one of them, unexplained conundrums of the universe. Nah, Les is the lawyer. Blow it away. The spider's gonna kill it.
It's working, but the spider's all over this thing, so it's not that.
It's good. Well,
But you were able to do it. And that's all that counts.
The sheep's not moving.
hey, stay away from my sheep, damn
Well,
it. Stay away from him, man.
It's keeping its distance from Led Zepp. It doesn't want to be anywhere near him.
well, why don't you summon it in the alley? Spider doesn't.
It's not a back alley girl. Oh,
Well, now I can summon it anywhere. I just had to put it in my bar. Now I can put it right there in front of him. Yeah.
Blow it.
But there goes the spider. Blow the ball. Blow it, baby. Blow it. Ooh,
Damn
put
spider
that
keeps webbing it.
web all over it.
That would be
No,
Come
I
on.
can't.
like
Who's
I
spider
see
is
the
it?
gust
during a
ball.
gust ball game if someone actually casted root of gust ball. Pretty fun.
Really? So the other team couldn't blow it around?
Neither team would be able to.
Oh, very interesting.
But at the same time,
Alright.
if you have one person doing that over and over again, let other members of your
Regenerate their focus as a strategy skill in the game. Now, of course, that is if the rules allow that. The rules depend from field to field.
well, that's one where it doesn't harm the ball, and it's one where it is actually a mechanic.
It's like casting chain lightning on the opposing team. You're not supposed to do it.
Yeah, I disagree with you. Not
Yeah.
like chain lightning. Kill the other team.
Well, yeah.
Casting root on the ball does nothing.
And by the way, for those of you interested in Gust Ball, we're going to have a big tournament next Friday at the
Gust
Iron Maiden
Ball.
Chemo Relief Fund.
Gust ball. Gust
Telethon.
ball.
Yeah, and
That's
Shane
right.
Seamus McGinnis of the SodaGusBall.com has become an official sponsor of that event, and he's going to be handling the entire first hour. He's got a bunch of teams lined up. He's got referees. It's going to be like an actually well-organized ordeal.
Excellent. And Laz and myself will provide the commentary.
Yes,
That's
we
right.
will be providing the commentary live on stream that evening for that event. And of course, you can tune in here on nbnn.info to tune into the chemo relief telethon. Now, of course, let's touch on that real quick one more time. As don't forget, we doing anything over the weekend to promote this weekend, or are we just accumulating to the big telethon next weekend?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Are there any planned events for this weekend, fundraising wise?
I'm going to be doing some video recordings and some things of Iron Maiden's lots, so people can kind of start getting excited for the auction. We're going to get that posted, so people will know what's going to be available. That'll probably help drive up some donations. Typically, I do big giveaways on the weekend. I need some time today to figure out what that's going to look like. So just stop by the forum and see what's going on, and we'll get some information out to you.
Gotcha. And any updates? Is the run going to happen this weekend?
The run will probably have to happen next weekend, but I need to get the costume pieces ordered.
Ah, okay. So we're getting, we need the coconuts, I'm assuming.
Coconuts, kilts, all kinds of things. I got.
Oh, fun. Alrighty, so moving right along. Yeah, well, it's $17,000 raised on the GoFundMe right now.
Gently skidded upon.
Yeah, well, it's
or to skid upon it.
well, not if you're wearing.
There was an 8-inch cock under the belt.
That's right. There's an 8-inch cock underneath that kilt. That's right. No, a couple of kilts that had that inclusion.
I think I saw that picture.
I tell you, I love this shit.
Yeah, Laz has some secret photo albums that you can look at.
Hey, there's no secret photo albums. They're all right there on NBNN for the world to see, man. You want to see all the events we've been to and got photographs of? They're all right out there. Hanging out for the whole world to go check out. Everything from the first BMC convention up until the last SodaCon. I've been to a lot of events over the last year and a half, 2 years.
The person doesn't take pictures of.
Yeah, he's the worst offender.
Well, he's got a photographic memory.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help us do anything. It doesn't help us with anything, I tell you.
Might have a few.
Mushy. It's all mushy.
Now, of course, I want to talk. A friend of mine, friend of ours, I think Jack is a friend of Engineer. I ran into him the other day, and day before yesterday, and he told me that they were having a grand opening of their new town attached right here to Owl's Head, and that's happening tomorrow. And I told him to go ahead and get me some details on that, and of course he did, and as promised.
Then the real question: did you this thing in the community calendar?
As I have not as of yet.
Because when I read the community calendar, what's just like I forgot Australia Day.
Well, see, that's why I'm talking about it now, and that's why you have a link to the website. It's the forum post where you should see the festival grand opening celebration.
Where is that at?
That's the link I posted earlier today when you said, "Oh, did you put it in the calendar?" First time.
Can you repaste that link?
I can.
And then while you're doing that, go look at my Twitter.
Yeah, he's killing me.
Killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. No.
So, in order to access the festival, you do need to get in the hot air balloon in the front of Owl's Head, and then if you do attend the grand opening ceremony, are giving away free hats, fireworks, Central Park jumping course, a hedgemaids, lots of people having fun, warm cookies.
Warm cookies. I like that.
Can you make cookies in game?
Yes, you can make sugar cookies.
Okay.
And
You
cupcakes.
didn't know that?
Hey,
No.
speaking of cupcakes, where's Casey Pancakes?
Yeah, Casey's they got a real gig, He's got to play daddy and husband and do the work thing,
Yeah.
Casey Pancakes. Okay.
That's right. But they're going to have their grand opening. That's happening tomorrow. We will drop that on the calendar before day's end here. I'll get that done shortly after so that you folks can see that out there over the weekend. And of course, speaking of the weekend, we've got a whole host of events coming up for you this weekend. I know it's a little early, but we got anything else before we get to that today?
We always have things. We have these soapboxes that we get on occasionally.
Well, you told me to stay away from the focus regeneration soapbox, so I was trying, but of course I couldn't help myself with today's tweet, as you could see.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you didn't see today's tweet? Oh, you should
No,
go look at
because
today's
I
tweet.
didn't even tweet out myself.
Well, if you scroll back, you'll see the meme that I put in earlier. That
Seriously? Spell check your
what?
spell check your meme.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the
boy.
English teacher here.
What kind of jargon are you talking about, dude?
Hey, it's a hold on. What happened to my focus regeneration?
It's grandma, man. What do you want?
Regeneration.
Oh my.
Hey, man, Percocet's a hell of a drug, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He blames me for this stuff. I tell you.
Reasonably so.
Yeah.
Reasonably so.
See, he probably made
Yeah,
himself.
Percocet, man.
You made that meme, didn't you?
Hey, don't blame me.
You made that meme, didn't you?
Well, speaking of focus regeneration, you guys remembered when a certain sovereign showed up here the other day. He was saying that they were looking at that closely.
Yes, and the fix is really not a fix, is from what the whole world is saying. And again, is the whole point in what everybody in the world was crying about. And I'm going to show this to the folks out there as to what we're talking about. Let me eat some food here real quick. But you get a item like
numbers.
The wolf and lamb chops. You eat these, and can I eat those while I'm sitting down? Apparently not.
Eat me!
I'm already
That's right.
performing.
Okay, and of course everybody
I'm waiting for
assumed
them to actually include an item inside your hand.
it'll be nice. So now I eat this nice food buff, and of course it's like said 3 health per second, 2.5 focus per second, and plus 3 dexterity for 2 hours. But then they added, because we were complaining that it wasn't working in combat, that when you go into combat, that cuts down to 0.8 combat health per second and 0.6 focus per second. So what's the sense? We're talking decimals here. We're not even talking a full
filters
point. No. They sold the house. You're out of there, man. You're out of there.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah, look. You can look at that buff on top of me, and you can just read it yourself right there on screen. Okay, so the minute I do this, I automatically lose the big buff and convert down to the 0.08 combat health instead of the 3 health per second, just by performing that little motion of pressing Z. Yeah, so the minute you go into combat mode, all the good health regeneration focus disappears. Now, of course, it was really working nice earlier in the first iteration of release 38 here. And everybody was happy. They were running around. We were having a good time, able to kill things and heal properly, at least what we feel is a proper heal rate and regen rate, without getting our asses handed to us every 30 seconds by a wolf.
Now.
Oh, yeah, well, now. You just play with sheep. You continue to play with the sheep. You don't worry about those of us who play with the wolves out there.
Good. All right.
So that was the fix.
Yeah. Well, it was not a fix. I mean, that was originally when people said, hey, we're not getting any combat generation at all out of the food. And the fix was to nerf it. So when they said they were going to give us these points for eating food, well, when you're in combat, apparently those points don't count. So I just don't get the concept. I mean, literally, I've got a buff that tells me I'm getting 3 health per second. So what difference does it make when I change into combat? Why should that drop to, less than, 2/3 of the original?
Yeah, your stomach's not going to know the difference.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get it. That doesn't mess with dexterity. It only only messes with the regeneration rate in combat. And again, that was pretty hurting to begin with. So people were happy. Again, they've adjusted it twice now that I understand in the release note and the patch notes. But there's still cries out there from the community going foul. I'm a firm believer. If it's supposed to get 3 and 2.5, it shouldn't matter when I switch into modes that I should get nerfed and only get 1/3 or less than 1/3 of each of those, when I switch modes. I mean, just
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, the buff should stay the buff.
I mean, and I believe that's the overall feeling that I'm hearing. I'm seeing people complaining, and it's just in general the regeneration rate is just very slow. So even if you're not eating, it's hard to demonstrate because we would have to go out and do a little fighting right now, and of course, time is not going to permit that today. Nor is it something that we like to go out and do. It's something that everybody's experiencing, and hopefully they'll tweak it or make a decision one way or the other here eventually as to how it's going to be handled. But right now, I don't care for it. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. I wasn't big into eating food to begin with, and if it continues like this, what am I going to need it for? We now, of course. Let's talk about the introduction of potions to all this mess now.
Yeah, that's another factor.
Potions out there is while Jack's taking a call from his realtor there real quick. What's everybody's thoughts on the prices and the availability of all this new stuff out there?
You talking about the rare drop recipes?
Well, you mean the not so rare drop that everybody's charging an arm and a leg for, thinking they're the only ones who have this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the first couple days after release, everybody went out there and just farmed the hell out of them, and then I think that they nerfed it. So if you caught that window.
Well, I was out with one of my guildmates last night, and we were at one of our regular hunting locations, and we were getting recipe drops on a pretty regular basis.
Oh, good.
So I mean, last night, of course, I ran into another guildmate who gave me a couple more recipes. So I've managed to collect, about half of the new ones already without putting too much effort into it. So I can't see how somebody wants to charge you 40,000 gold for a recipe that I didn't work very hard to get myself in the first place. And you guys know what we do. We don't do a whole lot.
You make scrolls.
That's right. Well, now I make potions also.
So what is the going rate right now for those recipes?
Well, yesterday, of course, our buddy Seamus was selling 8 of the new recipes for 40K that he would teach you. I've seen them. I've seen recipes for sale for $20K. The actual recipes on vendors here in Owl's Head, and I'm going to.
The new recipes are actually teachable, huh?
Some of them are, and I'm opening my book up here just to show some people some of the ones that are out there now.
I don't know what qualifies as teachable, but
is the potion of cat's grace is teachable. Potion of restoration is teachable. Potion of deafness is teachable. Lesser focus is reteachable.
now what is the reteachable and teachable difference? You have to buy them.
Teachable means I've learned it and I can teach it to you, but you can't teach it to somebody else. Reteachable means I teach it to you, you can teach it to others.
How does it become teachable again? You have to buy it?
Well, when you either buy it or find it yourself and put it into your book, you will either be able to teach it or reteach it.
Okay,
one more thing. Yep. Now, the potion of regeneration, the potion of, how do you pronounce that? Acumen?
Acumen, yep.
Yeah, those are not teachable at all. And a potion of might, of course, is teachable. So, what do you say we ruin the market over the weekend?
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Welcome. I put a hurting on that whole market for everybody over the weekend. And I'm sure a couple of our friends could help in that one as well.
What market are you talking?
The potion recipes?
Obscene potion market out there right now on the new potions.
What about the new potions?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go ahead and start by breaking that market wide open right now by teaching Jack everything I've learned.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I am a guy walking around 100 teleports recalls, right? I have several.
Yeah, but a couple of the new ones out there that these people are charging $20,000 a piece for. So let's see, how much would I have gotten selling you these potions out here?
Oh, from me
for the recipes. Yeah.
Because you don't have you have the major healing.
Don't have those yet.
Maximum.
But there's 2, 4, 6, there's 7 new ones for you.
Excellent. Let me trick the old boxes. I will do the fun part. I will do a search for recipe. Oh wait, they don't go.
No, they went right into your book.
Right into the book.
Lex, I can't. There we go.
So did you already cover the entire calendar already without me?
No, we haven't even touched the calendar. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you were waiting.
We saved the fun stuff. We saved the fun stuff for you, of course.
Oh, because you don't want to read the community calendar. That's what it is.
He's busy right now.
I'm busy. I'm teaching over here. Jeez.
Okay, so
doesn't want to flip.
So while you're doing, and don't forget, I need to contact the Auchenshire and Markham Farms for a crop of Nightshade and a crop of Mandrake.
Yep, they'll be ready today.
Excellent. And,
hey, look at that. See? Well, you don't get better customer service than that.
So it's time for community calendar. Don't forget, community calendar is hosted on nbnn.info. Just go to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button.
Info.
If you have an event, message Laz about it, because he can add things to the calendar. For some reason, I have avoided all responsibility in that.
That's because nobody trusts you with the calendar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
You trust me to read it and interpret it.
No,
that's what I always trust you with. We don't trust you to edit the calendar. We just trust you to read the calendar.
The silly part is you've probably given me access to edit it, and I just never.
You probably have access to all that. That's right. Now let's go ahead and bump all the media events off of there.
Oh yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and uncheck the Ethervision Alliance, and then we will go through and say that don't forget WRFB.
WRFB.
Proudly. 6 in midnight.
3, 6, 9, and 12 around the clock, except for Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Before I really do that, I should have actually said that VIP ticket sales for SodaCon Austin are still available. Don't forget, SodaCon is going to be in Austin in October. The VIP tickets come with a guided tour of the Portalurium Studios by Lord British himself. $100 and cheapest
$350.
$350. And don't forget that tour is led by the Sovereign himself.
Yes.
Cheapest way to get that tour. Non-attendee cloaks for those that aren't able to make it are also still available. Those are based off of $5. As well as early bird tickets are still available through April.
Early bird through April 1st.
Let's see.
So, Laz, when are we going to know where the hotels where everyone's going to be staying at?
Where do you want to stay? Pick your hotel. As soon as we actually have funding for.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I figured you'd have a hotel and an event already reserved, an event room already reserved.
Well, I know that the location that's been chosen is not it is not a hotel lobby. It's an actual.
Yes, it's we actually we were looking at an actual convention hall, as to having it inside a hotel like has been done in the past. So
North Austin.
instead,
well,
yeah,
it's
and
not it's not the Austin convention.
no, but again, once the location is secured, then we will let people know exactly what hotels in the area and put that information out on the SodaConAustin.org website. But we don't want to do that until we have secured the proper funding to get the proper venue that we want. The funding depends on the venue, which depends on the hotels. You understand how that works?
I wonder if the Airy Fund should put up a merchant booth.
Well, if you want merchant booths, that's another whole topic, and you can talk to me about that. You do have to have a vendor's license in the state of Florida before you can, in the state of Texas.
What's all this regulation shit,
one.
man? We need to get rid of this crap.
Collect sales taxes. What is there?
Yes.
For God's sakes.
Well, we might have to get all the boards of directors together and have a discussion.
Yes, but we'll talk about that after the show. Let's get this calendar knocked out because time is ticking away.
Already mentioned lunch with Laz and Jack because two idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing every single day. They continue to do it. Tonight at 7, a variety of events for you. If you're interested in some PvE, you can join the Phoenix Republic for PvE nights. That's with Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malhari. Check them for more information. If you're looking for some PvP,
with the proper PvP-ness,
you need to go out to the town of Vengeance and slay everyone during their open PvP event, which lasts between 7 and 8. The person with the most kills at the end of that hour is the victor.
with the proper PvP-ness.
Record room at 70s at 7, WRFB.
WRFB.
9 p.m. if you're looking... that's on hold. Sorry, we're
With the
skipping that
proper
one.
PvP-ness.
Skipping that one.
10 p.m. The record room with Laz's dad. Taking us to Saturday. It's time to wake up New Britannia with Wolfton and Celine.
Wake
at
up.
6
Too early.
a.m.
That's too
Central
early.
Time.
There'll be a special guest interview.
Why
on
is that
episode.
in there twice?
I don't know. You add it to the calendar twice?
I don't know.
Probably. At 11
Probably,
a.m. is going to be the Church of the Dark Star service. At 1 p.m. is the grand opening of the Viren and Wambi's bookstore in Ardoris. That's going to be between 1 and
Doris
3.
branch.
Yes, that is the 4th bookstore. So do go hang out with them. Go say hi to them. There will be 6 different authors in attendance. I wonder if Wolfdom's going to be there to have long discussions about A Dagger Strikes Twice. And when the sequel, A Dagger Strikes in the Back Door, comes out.
Strikes thrice.
Yeah, strikes thrice. I'm wondering why Laz is just staring. I think he's trying to figure out why it's on there twice, even though Justin says it's been on there twice free. At 4:30 in the afternoon, we need to hang out for some Seamus McGinnis's Royal Rumble, which is a no magic PvP tournament.
With the proper PvP-ness.
That's right, no magic, aimed at melee players. Fortunately, there is no. Fights are to the death, and it is a single elimination tournament. Other than that, everything else goes.
What about potions of restoration?
Yes, they work. I mean, it doesn't say. It just says no magic allowed. It doesn't say no potion.
That's right.
Aren't technically magic. They're crafted good.
That is correct. Technically.
Yes. EVL Monster Mash at 7 p.m. on Saturday. That's going to be the Saturday edition. You can Dungeon Master Elmara Farwalker on the overworld map outside of Soultown for that Monster Mash brawl. Anybody is and everybody is welcome to it. Which takes us to Sunday.
Sunday.
At the Fairport Coliseum.
Laz, I can't believe you ruined that soundbite by doing the Sunday right after Roasted Dragon.
Right.
The soundbite is a great soundbite, and now you finally dislike it. Jeez, give me a break.
No. See, I always thought that it was you saying that live.
Ruined.
Oh,
It's ruined.
Ruining it. Do you have a version without you doing this?
No, the whole thing was the whole clip. That's what makes it so funny.
It's the only version of that one. Okay.
All right, TikTok.
8:30 in the morning, we do have the PAX Layer meeting on the PAX at Veritas TeamSpeak server. 11 o'clock is the Hospitaller New Player Support Weekly meeting taking place in Discord and TeamSpeak. The Bear Tavern Pub Crawl. We do need to mention that at on 2 p.m. on Sunday. That is where they actually go out, they start drinking, and then they go adventuring to the hardest dungeons that they can find. So join the Bear Tavern Pub Crawl between 2 and 3 on Sunday. If you're looking for some PvP, the West End Fight Club.
With the proper PvP-ness.
Oops.
Which is another Bear Tavern event, is going to be starting in town of West End. You can always teleport or talk with the host, Bellic the Cant. That's
right.
3:30 in the afternoon on Sunday is Bowen Bloodgood's Astronomy Night out in Caer Drockwich. At 7 p.m. is the PAX Layer normal Sunday meeting, and the final event of the weekend is going to be fishing with Winfield at some fishing spot or pond.
Somewhere, some way,
Yes.
somehow.
And that's our community calendar for February 5th through the 7th in Shroud
of the Avatar. All right, so we're going to rock through our sponsors here real quick. And of course, NBNN is a proud sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017. If you need the latest updates, just come to me and let me answer all your questions. I'll get any questions I can answer. Otherwise, I'll point you in the right direction. Of course, thanks to WRFB Radio Free Britannia for hosting our show around the clock through the day so our listeners can catch it at their convenience. Our newest sponsor, the Grimy Traders Auction House. GrimeyTraders.com. If you don't want to see that, PM me. You want to get into a real auction, you want to start your own auction, go out to GrimeyTraders.com. Listing is free. Signing up is free. It is a buyer's premium. Our good friends over at the Arkansashire and Markham Farms, official sponsors of NBNN, want to sell you their wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and more, located at Dawn's Keep in just south of central Brittany. And of course, if you want it fast and in bulk, you can check out their store on the marketplace. Our good friends at our home guild over at the Britannian Mining Company want you to come check out Market Road and all the other wonders in Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, just off the Exeter mines, also for your mining convenience. Our friend Jacob White over at SodaMap.com. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British, and introducing Soda Navigator. Our buddy Ben over at RelicsByRild.com. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. Relics by Rild has your t-shirts, your hats, your patches, your drinkware, your bumper stickers, and more. And if you want to save 10% on all that swag, use the promo code NBNN, and when you check out, you'll save a little money. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendor needs. Let's get the short version. We're out of time for today, please.
Don't know what you're talking about. Out of time.
I know what you mean.
Shroud Marketplace, the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Don't forget, it is also the host for the auctions benefiting Iron Maiden's Chemo Relief Fund.
That's right.
So if you're looking for Darkstar Lord British crafted items, Barrack items, as well as Gix Vargach crafted items, those will be coming soon, and we're Esther Atos into contributing, as well as any other dev. All of that can be found on shroudmarketplace.com, and if you are interested in selling your wares, you can always register for an account and then click on vendor registration on the side. And that means that it's time to select important people around. That's you guys.
You guys. We love you guys.
Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on WRFB.
WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And of course, that's going to wrap it up for this week, folks. We'll be back with you all on Monday. So stay tuned, NBNN, for the latest news, sports, updates, crazy, wild happenings, and shenanigans right here on NBNN. And we'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Rock it out, Schroeder. Love this shit.